of the month of April in the year 2021. It has been another wonderful, great episode of the Dialogue Show, live on Ghana's biggest and most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show in the capital, Net2 Television. The program is the Dialogue Show. With me here, Owa Hene and Chibu Isiako, Mr. Donkor, an economist, will join me shortly so that we discuss issues pertaining to our economic activities in the country. Na yashe dear enyoma ebetimi akọ anopai me no ebeche bibi na medikan ema akọ aba na ma chia strong ko san se nyame adom ne humobro nti na me no mi no eda so ete enkwam na ye wasede bi a ye ni konfo a ye de ma no san se konfo ni hwe de onim nse ni hu ofi ne nanse popora na oye kontompo ni ye wasede bi a etwedi mpon ene de be ma no ti anopai me no mi no nyina nya adwen ba akọ na ye nkamom ne fasa sida no emano sanse ne humobro na aso yeso ene fiada no pay eforisuo bosome da etoso aduno emiensa akefiada ba akọ edi enim na bosome we no ede no akọwiye ewosa afi mu ntia no pay ye ba besi nkonwa na edi enkomo kan ho na join me obra matena se ewo social media platforms ahodo no eso YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Net2 TVGH odo wadwen chile no fa wa ibehwe ebe kenkan nyina amawo na yahwese ne enyoma etie nti abusua we ye dwumadie kese a Ghanafo nyina ena tena so Ghanafo ena ehwe se ne be ya menum nyina be ya adwen baako na yaboa ma oman ne chechire oman ne nkanko enso etimi akoso abusua medin de owo wahene entry buesiako efri sabre kopim se no nkron bebo pansema adu no de menum yenu wa wohwe me ene ye beka bom na de enkomo abrodo bokrata no so wa tro nsem pi ye behwe ye bedi enkomo de bokrata no so ede baba before that menum yenu ya adwen bako na ye di nkrahye se moyi ahyehye hufo wo se ensa anya adwuma no enidi empanimfo ne busa abe no kasa kwa kase pa ensa se anya adwuma enidi dia na ensa no so da ho pan dia krono na do bebo ensa a anya adwuma bible kran so aka ena mpanimfo nso akasa ensa so da ho fan no se anya adwuma ekrono ena ebebo anopai onsa no odi ye adwuma ana krono na ode bo ana ode ahye odemne fam se ode onsa hye odemne fam a obedi udo kono kwa se ode onsa hye odemne fam e kombedewo ode onsa hye odemne fam a ohia beto ode onsa hye odemne fam a enyoma nkoyi emfama keka ho fa onsa no ye adwuma den hard work pays nti wanya adwuma den na wodo nsa hye odemre fam na mfa nsa anya adwuma ene wankasa wogegirigi mi tuufo anopɛ sɛ minumi enu bɛyɛ adwen ba ko sɛ ensa anya adwuma sɛ enidi dia na bible kan dia ene won nsa no wote ho yɛ dɛ sɛ wode onya adwuma wode adwuma nipa nam anopa pre adwuma wode oso nya bi de onim ne sɛ wo chinchi nipa so asresere o lifestyle ba nyina asresere nko a ene o ma me 2 cities o ma me 3 cities e ma ne bi mu no e ma bi no mu no ene do nima bra kodwo ena me mumu no mani ene mumu no kwetimi de status say anopa na Friday die na wo ye me fa kakra to so ma me che say sa anopa me show nkran say onso ye adwuma na wo de onsa ye adwuma enioma be ko ye de ma wo enti fa onsa ye adwuma fa onsa ye adwuma emma onfa wani ntuni paso ma emu mo de onsa ye adwuma nsa no no amfa mokro na de ye adwuma pa adwuma na ewumienu ebi de ekro no bo adwuma ebi de nsa no de ye odidi awudi odi hwie mojagu eye adwuma but eye adwuma bone odo onsa ye adwuma se na meti hayi adwuma me ye ni nti me de mensa ye adwuma me de mensa ye adwuma me de mensa be didi me twa nkontromo a me hwe nkwan pa na emu se me koye adwuma eye adwuma bone a ma akoda aban kukumu anopa emfa onsa anya adwuma bone emfa onsa anya nioma ensem fata emfa nhwie moja ngu emfa anya nioma bi ensem fata na emu mfa ye adwuma den na oye ne sa ena din hira ne sika ebeba wa brabom yenko de obokrata ne straight away anopa ensem piaba ena efiada anti edu fiada sei dia na ye the week no eko na wie ne nso the bokata no so atwotwo nsem piaba me ne Jesus say me no nyina be ya adwen baako na yakomu the new weekend crusading guide ena me de ehyasie na wo krata no anima wo say Ginapo cracks the ship and suspends all prospecting mining licenses in forest reserve. And no, the Honorable Samuel Abu Jinapo, the former Deputy Chief of Staff, currently the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. And I mean, I say, mining licenses, Yadama, and you pay A2, a form of good deal, quite munina, or the Pampima to so. Was suspending in a court fines GOC 1,000 Ghana cedis and courts grants motion to reopen cases. And no summer and also Abba. Remove our MCE. Ashaman residents demands and government to beef up security at Joma and to halt land guards operations around. I am very grateful. Deputy Works and Housing Minister appreciates President. Zumlion donates buses in support of Let's Make Accra Work project. The Abanono. Unumnyam for Henry Cotti, so for the Nkrakropon so. Zumlion for Kochen buses. No personal use, Nemum. It sounds on a minister of that Aswena no, and now Nkrakropon Anonti. Project opportunity, Yemshese in kind. Bekoso, let's make Accra Work project. Accra, Bessa, Tumpon Biasa, Yumabio. Omo the buses are quite channel. Now, on young force, I'm a budget apoca and seven so a catafet also, me and son. And now, Obama, yes, you're quite an old do more. A mouth for A2 from a good home. Now, Meno Eka say, or suspending in a say, Obibia was our licenses are Eldico 2 from good or Quaimono, or Tremutin tone time, or good contract in a pay the Obokrata New Weekend Crusading Guide. And all this are in some no Abba. Now I say Accra High Court and so Timor Fortune Dream a year. Justice Ananda Akins na a Ghana Olympic Committee and Sembia Court and Ayabo Mo Sumo na yasanso a fine mo 1,000 Ghana cedis. And I pay the Bokratano and all this and seven Abba. Now we and some no close in until Omasa I report case na and also anopay the Bokratano et me Ediaba Yeboso ever what be intishan so famame say and some Abba out the Bokratano I don't know. Ashaman MC or Adisha or say Pamano. Onumyan for Albert Boachi Ochre. Oman for a war Ashaman Chesomon Peno. Omon Peno Crocococca. No much a big disaster. Some Pene Kufado, Esa de Nebadia, and then say in Puntu Pa de Babum said the Junso Abo Akoko, and no air Adisha war Ashaman in the mountain so Eka. T. Crata New Weekend Crusading Guide. Anopay in summer or Troy. The Abba Ebinono. The Chronicle, the Obokrata, and I'm the air to us on the front page of the Chronicle. Phone tracker blows cover of thieves. And innocent Ghanaian jailed 10 years in Dubai for exporting weed. Stop prospecting in forest reserves. Government orders licenses holders. And also the Chronicle is saying gets result as paralyzed lady receives support after publication. There's a Chronicle send me a much about Bia. They are sick of fine and also by 2018 mono. A yield result at the Abapa Abba. On for some Labudina Pomphony in the down. We hear a quiet excavators you she said, a man says central home pattern was sentiment of the judge Galamsi, a coso. Na or say Omanfunya Galamsi Mutu or Quayum and pay. What the whole same Abba. Na yese a jelly Ghana nibi a Ghanaian national who attempted to traffic marijuana, also known as weed, to the Gulf state of the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has been sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. No ayara semano pay the Bokrata no ede Abba. No so or can asem to Kokrata fetoso miensa. Tare hosem no so ewa ebo amane. A 4-member phone snatching syndicate has been picked up in Ashaman by the Tema police on April 21, 2021, after they snatched an iPhone 12 Pro from a victim at Adentan. Says Umako snatching a chini pamakumako nine. ɔmo de monument say ɔmo be hwehwim nkɔfo agye ofon da from nsɛm anɔpɛ de bokrata the Chronicle and so amane and the Daily Statement the bokrata Ghana School of Law to celebrate legacy of the late Ochiame Bafo Osei Akoto. That is page 3 of the Daily Statement. Leave the forest reserves now. Government directs companies engage in mining, reconnaissance, and prospecting. I know, the abandon. I rehosem pass. Ye two a fogudi a war. Kwayimu. You say, acquiring the Nina say, him for near Baba Kunma. Quite say, I say, I hope. Ernest Thompson and is charged again over $14.8 million loot. Ira Ernest Thompson, former Director General of SNIT. I say, Nicole Duno, I saw the abon bill. We a buy lawyer penny and I pay a commodity. Sika $14.8 million now. I said the motor software I was net. A kind of topics I be discuss it and pay home pay. Yes, Ghanaian Times. The most authoritative newspaper, mineral prospecting in forest reserve suspended. Lands Minister gives prospectors 7 days to evacuate equipment. And also a headliner, and pay Ghanaian Times, or this Samuel Abujina Pomfonia Beto, medical can was almost 7 days in Fianson, so Muyu feeding them free a quiet. Respond promptly to early warning signals. Chief of Staff to regional ministers. Page 17. Boost for Let Accra work again. Azum Lion donates 2 buses to Regional Coordinating Council. 98 Togolese. Benin illegal. Immigrants arrested in Volta region. Tema in Pakadan Railway project to be completed November. Amewu. And also in summer and by I see a Togo for any Benin for Makumako 98 be a year Togo and no a year unapproved route we are so called Sokode Lokoi and obey who. The Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCOPE Odru Kwaten, and Obosa Amaneya. Ghanaian Times, and I also can was some. Galamsey Task Force picks 4 persons in Eziama. And also, Alembele Mansimo, Nipa 4, Galamsey, and no some Oasia. Death of 40-year-old teacher under probe. Yes, teacher Nibionya in Fisher Adrianine, posted for a Muslim part, Tachima Municipal Police Crime Officer ASP William Abayete, and Obosa Amani, and also a Sema Anopay, Dobokrata no Ede Abba, Ekamwasem. Black teenage girl shot dead by police in Ohio. Asembe Krani. Kotutubone Ekwambai way, a rehosem. No pay double crata no so etimi edeba na kratafe to so du enson na Obama ne efa e ma me fremo sel pare enso eka F02 bi e wo ha no pay double crata no say regional ministers have been urged to respond promptly to intelligence and early warning signals to forestall illegalities, disturbances and violent clashes that can threaten the development of their respective regions. Futu Oshia 16 regional ministers nina and O2 mo for say bibi to say the ebe hadwen nyoma bi ebe tete ntokwa ni ade omuntu wana montem papa say na be yankofa oyene bia emma 119 communities benefit from Zongo Development Fund. No so ena openi IFL Haji Abdullah ono ena ebosa mani executive chief executive officer Adima Zongo Development Fund no Alhaji Arafat Suleimana Abdullah say a communities makumako 119 a good news pa Zoom Lion fumigates Kotoka International Airport and so Kratafe to do watch and na afi Krata Ghanaian Times so back page wa Also, Greater Accra Regional Minister inspects road works and cautions contractors against delay. And to say, so for here in Krakow, Henry Court, Nunyamfui, Aquaque, Aqua would you Krumha, Wakasa, Afonso, Omomun, Chinchamanasicra, the baby ano. Any, I was say, a switching boy, the mano, power, boom, coco, papa, Cocobo, with the many yard, those projects in Bua, a chong, a share can be a see a betcha. And I pay I want some about Ghanaian Times back page. The Anchor Daily Guide and Ghana's favorite newspaper. Let's Make Accra Work project gets boost. You know, Makan was the ex-Senate boss. 4 others face 29 new charges. Hey, court grants Agrada 500,000 Ghana cedis bail. Ray arrested by police. Page 3. As in an Agrada, granting bail. 5 billion old cedis. Na so for obo force ade ko du ko bono ndiasa achino biu. Eno ensema krata daily guide krata feto so mensa ode ba. Ernest Thompson ani nipa nan bi. Ye de ko du makomako aduonu enkron. Ena asa kwakobom. Government suspends prospecting in forest reserves and also yakanwasem. Kufuado is my paddy. ET mensa krata feto so Insia, Ira and Octamens, a former Ningo Pram MP, and or Kasai say, Mampania Kufo and a down for pa, and young Kubrebo, papa, and also I pay the worker Tano Edison Seminole Aba, or Bon Amane. Now, or Kasa or Tema Metropolitan Assembly meeting be a course on Ira ET Mensa Kase, Mampania Kufo, and a young Brebo, and also a Semano pay the worker. Daily Guide and so or the Abba and an agra dance on the Obofon Tokano and pay Obofon so the code do a bon yachino and also Catafetos means Daily Guide moon and Obosamanin. Daily Graphic and Amidi the Obocratano eso now or says suspend all activities in forest reserves. Lands Minister directs 16 excavators seized in the Western region. Western region is seized excavators makumako efide mumunutuma modi tu afam godie no hwe nsuo pa de aye no hwe mfoni da Daily Graphic anim hwe nsuo Ghana nsuo ene ye kwaye mu hwe kwaye ne yedi dim saa na mu hwe galamsey ene ekoso saa no enti anopai the Bokrata Daily Graphic adeba past tax exemptions bill to check financial drain. That is page 13. And this asemi aba. And also deba. And Attorney General revives in the Thompson's case. And also Sama aba no pay. The Democrat Daily Graphic and so adeba. Push investment into road infrastructure. Experts. Bina ekasa asemi say ebeya era Dr. William Aka, a senior research scientist. And also investment in Nayan Koya Kwan. And so in some about now called the back page of the Daily Graphic. Government LMI holdings to build more industrial parks. And so buying this said Mekube Kabum, see more industrial park. Zoom Lion donates buses to Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council. And so some ano pay the Bokrata no ede aba a obo ho amane. Nina Greater Accra Kropoemu anamontua ekoso efa sebe ni in Krakow, Bola, a fee, and a fee, and you may be in some fata. Nina, Mantem so for a descendant so. Now, I know, and I know pay the Bocatano so about the back page of the Daily Graphic. Obo and Amanenti. And I pay the Bocatano, Naposo, way headlines. And I remember Bosso and the Amawi. We Okokrat and Muna Unya Krat and Ibi Kenkaya. But in some NGCMO Ankasa. And I know, and in some pay Ibehe. Na esi ehunkunya. You're a Christian Donkor. Ababaka and Sa and Anopay. Back to the studios. Ibehe and Ebedin Komo P. And Anopay and Yasan Ketwakra. Medin the Owa Hene and Tribu Siakon. Minia Frank Yawinti or Chifuabu or him didn't. Mechiao and Yabusha Funina. Mechiao and Anopay. Galamsey, Kono. Day. Oh, Hemi, I know they want to drink found our text message about Galamsey. See Ashanti region they are saying. Oko Ashanti region Galamsey pa Amanse area on and yen. And Pennyphone a nimidifo I who say Galamsey no say ya ankwa in the next 10 years to come insu yebekra. Yebekra insu Ghana. Insu Galamsey na say water bodies nina. A show pra, mamma for praso, mamma da bossy area western radio, a show pra, I need to say, a show pra, I need to say. And you become some papa. A bimuso yen amanyosem Galamsey na, essay in shuna, essay a quiet say and sassino. A bimu de amanyosem. And I do the shoe, you say a man says central, and a duana domona. On 140 a man see hono, omona, Galamsey. Yes, a former good year, Yankase, Yen 2, Ibetu. Nemo Mibetu no Kwampaso. We are going to mine responsibly and yet say illegally, like gather them and seal. Galamsey, no, and no, dear Yampinaso. I'm penny found a form. Yes, sir. Emra Biwa, I say, and run an abronia become say, I'm your MPP for Nabi Suibi. NDC for an MPP for months maybe. MPP form penifoni binum and so two of former good year. As sense I say, Namon Pegana ye, MPP NDC, Mopegana ye, MPP NDC, Mopegana ye. Saman you community, Mopegana ye, MPP NDC, Mopegana ye, Mopegana ye. Mampenia Kufuado, Yenyan is such a da. Upon 20 minutes, man. And to a ye man penny for someone down on more MC Snibin so more shan to Tonyoma. MC Snibin so Galamsey. MC, they were 2 men down. We Galamsey. When in the Guase. MC, we see Mampenia Kufuado and I. Also, 77 years. Who 45. Kuku. I can't say. We're through now. Ya dear, hold on. There be a diabetes pressure. Obey your resa because only have been packed at the man for. Penny amount post. Penny amount post to say a Jumano. I've been papa to me for the man penny 77 years. When the age, 35 were through now. Oh, 35 years. I've been papa new trimity on the pressure, diabetes, and sabi yadye hunai. I've born unkwana opesika. And in Sasia, Kwame Nkrumah na nanu medi kan ba asase so Abraham mo a mo na wiase body mu fitiase mo hwa se behwe nsase so etoto nyoma no onkwa ba Ghana ba asase so ye bo ba Ghana be ye pani ahwede nsase maye no kwa Ashanti region enye ko Western region ko Central region mom bobo enye kura man pani Akufo do 77 years so woni ma me kan age a kire wo 77 when age when ekura no when hofe when nipedua when ready okura positive mind adwen papa eni kura no yama o minister yama o deputy yama o chief executive yama o director general adwen boni nti etikroma yese software 72 million yakoto software Ghana software anopai owura Christian Donkor atenase Ghana no yenye ne de yenton ana yenye Ghana ne de mampani Akufo do nkwantimi enti mampani akukuduro ne na monto otu nyina na ayekoi Galamsey abusuafo se okọ Ashanti region dia in fact areho insuo yase no ene insuo bia ni wa yesu tena obetimi ase bia no o Ghana ha ensi da yase ni nyina eba ne se China fo ene omu yeso musu kodua koko onso ma be say koko no o ma be tuye koko ni nyina gu China fo Ghana ni ase bi wadwen wo fom China ni ma osika kakra wakọche na be e fom gude wase koko ni na ko western north ho area so amane ne the biso area ho akontomra sehwi oso area ho I can say bodi ho nyina o ma sense ase ni nyina adwen bone wo pani a ye de wato ano ho pani a leader as MC ya oda ho hwe man pani Akufo da bia ne ho be fe adwen papa kura no wo adwen bone nti ya de ahodo wo nipaduam o mu na mo fefefe kwa wo and penifo bebre yare twom omo nam ho kwa because omo ni adwen pa wo man no ho amen fansia owura Christian Donkor beboa me na kasa no no ato aso ama me na Ghana de pay man na no opani mo wachi
owa hene anope mi chia papa
e bia e fine
yeah baby anka kan ho den wo
anope mani abere galam se mani ab de mfoni bia ni videos bia mi hu ne de e koso no in fact Ghana say the wo ma sense ase no asay kwaye mu a ye jetu forest reserve ye jatu ho no champion ano de
na owa hene mi
ano de
what's the expect be say few years to come?
Yeah.
Say to me, I need be am for this calamity.
Within 10 years, I bet crash you.
You better no, all can not woman will. You see, sometimes you write something because you do all attention. Now, if we say this is an opportunity for me to come, but you think that say, who ideas will do that? Then I realize it say. Yan take immediate measure that should be an yabe that man realizing president sabio papa and I can nimfiedu sabio op money ye no pay no to major in chema at the papa no wako wow ye na ye fi say nsuo ya ye no mi ti an hwe ni ya because water is life yan hwe ni ye pe bedu mribi na masa Insuo no cry say we mpo ana situation about ya to pipe mu ba ko a na hwe ne ani
gallons e krokra nkofo
na ebedu mmiri bi insuo no cry wunya bi kra no wa yai na se president nya opepa se ye tu galamsi ase hwe move our ye near the politics abeshem ana se enye nyame de dia fofia Kasagalam say when Kabade Sanka president Papa Gufadunka ye Badis or opposition. Expert no more the time amount for the year politics. Say president who kwasa galam say for jumo obi nye adwuma ye no wa hin na wantumi ankasa
na galam say no one ka cho say adwuma ukuru
that time no we say few years to come you be important water and what with them and now musi media for the reason why me say me problem with you people they say you seem to just obi horse in your qualification, me a professor. Why they won't tell you crowd to say the person and so make sense. But mammy messim osime, mammy so me bibi. When now realize this I'm shy a very important issue. Call for the damage president. Near the president attempt and what Google I'm safe for you more experts in the news, but it's a mobile cancer electorate say, yeah, more year, some more cassette. President is you are best same with Jumani Adiadeno. So what I say, Jumana or said on country or men to Galamsi, or say Mraya de Aton, Kokwaji papers, near to me regulative what as the
that shows the two
do's and don'ts.
Yes.
Kaka, my gentleman called for a 2 foot program. I saw Biajumo in a Galansa for I say, meanwhile, as an antessa. Namu so expert in a senka, move out, eh? Nanka mo expenditure amount for say oh adiano entesa na montomo anya few years to come ye be important issue enti president ne pemua ana say ni yemu no ope enti nanka atobi no asum nanka sa agitation na na ekoso why ya me agaya politics awie say nyanyame na di afofia enka president papa Papa to say who for do kabade sam or opposition 1 and 9. Nanko biaba no jai bibia gum nanka niamana say. What I say, and the so called expert na ya mo no. The rather amunya honest amu mind because say do politics near the yane coalition the yanka ya nuntum no obi nya ne mfantuo bi ye wie dia ansa ne abema so me say you say me catch one say aponche also we are here or sending rather than what in who ba no
or said
no
onim say ready
onim say na ready send na what to from expert who so say nsuo kwa atwe ya ho be kire and then they waba out of the kasa so what is
na
anamebo
ano abuziafo hwe MPP lusu wo wasa Amanfi is wasa Amanfi is MPP lusu yi omulusu seat no wasa is DC for seat that but almost a lusu munyu kra oko prisia
and it's because of this galamsey. Yes.
Nina galamsey
tama amudu gumu and the president gu galamsey for jumo galamsey na expect for no motifie mu anka mo from expecta and ka mo be educate public na man for say oh anya politics bi na aban all ya na so person gu abi adwuma but these are the effects say and take immediate measure in the long run yeah na be fitting and don't know who out America now president has suffer with the effect no na ni vote so ate bibia akofo amanko ka say hey kaka krem no aluso no avia no na waba free say we expert keep your expert and stay in the room.
All right, Christian Donkor, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, only a guest. And you bedin komo, you're Ernest Thompson, or ye kane penny no resonate so. Ye bonuko do say omo dream biakoso, sikabe $14.8 million. Omama na hwere omaikwa. Nasem no ye chere say yabotogu, afemi no kase sisi yasa peja asem no biu sikasem eba ne sem kwa na sasika yi ehwere omu di sasika no ye dey ebedi hunkomo Ghana aban sisia Airtel Tigo aban ato Airtel Tigo aban dia sisia enye private entity biu aban etimi ato Airtel Tigo Ghana fo akoma no atomo ho se ye ton aban japade na se ye ton dia enka Ghana fo be ka se hey na aban aton japade na amum aban ato Tigo na yebeboa ma adwuma efo ne wo mu nyina sa kam na wo ma adwuma no obi anka ho hwe na mom Sam George de also ho haw o se NDC for so mo ho haw aban provided the detailed accounts and what transpired say aban etimi acquire the authorization of Airtel Tigo na omutiri eto ibedi hu komo we ni nsempie ba hye no so Franco Trading Enterprise anopay oka ho bi na anopay matena se Franco Trading Enterprise adehia mo hwe me open phone papa di diduma me phone ekura me Franco for a solid ankasa omo adaroma open mo phones bi e kama pa e bodwuma so ti kokope bi omo ye promotion omo atetiti omo ne mani nyina so kama Samsung Nokia eba no smart TV mo konko for them ko TV no munyai TV de sisi abafo 32 inches musika beso the kokope no be na top tabletop fridges nso eno nso oni bi si udem a oye sujanity true kope fridge fesi udem Franco Trading Enterprise ama wakwanya se enyima mabobo so nyina no ebetimi aboa wo obra odidi dwuma wo fie nti discount eda so for 0246 422 338 Franco Trading Enterprise was a phone papa fee. At the same time, any people so to social media, there be almost only a Franco fan and Musifo. Umbeda da waju si kanti maoni na pa omunimomo Franco for so many home. Inti maoni na osa abo ko a website www.francotrading.com and afi sa ko na oko Google Play Store Franco Trading app no so edaho ne nyina no onsabetimi akabi Franco Trading Enterprise was still funds papa efi no ora Christian Donkor atena senti en topics I be di hu komo mabobo so nsimpu aba miensa e kan galamse hu komo ande ya brobro bi so a
na no yen conclude galamse ni aba saban say now no say if the awareness na sanso ababio say your modern ni am prevent your waters no na am take move na your chance this time no I'm putting in enough control mechanism a very sustainable. Yes, a very back and forth, sir. Never never any, never any. So what I say? And so, yeah, once and for all. Look, the issue now, Cecilia discussing, I say, your patience, you know, a clinic. The main objectives said, yes, you know, say, into young woman. Into young fine shaman food because who took Gamlam say no few people now. I won't pass some of them ra, but ye do one of their shams now to Garam say no. In the long run, say, you know, as say, not say, yes, you no more. Affecting millions of people in the country. Meanwhile, what I said, meanwhile, I'm going to Galam say no, I'm not, no, I say, no, I say, I did affecting young, including them.
Yeah.
Inti asase ya explaining ni mo mo ti ase say obi in town or no obi in country so ojuna no aduane aban on make attempt to say men kon koye aduma no o se brabaje nkrata ebe ma ayi na wodi akokotu na mo ye tuma regulative so what is na do's and don'ts niam bi wo ha ye niam bi wo ha eni kwa sa wo ye na young regulate na obia make sure say won kona nkomadi the waters no anase eyi no na on say no o ti ase he sami janfi okoya kofa a speaker any eyi we say podium ya no ade ko si isuo no mankasa
ko press conference o
ano okasa si yan hwe ne anisi aye meanwhile abana na prevent say yan stop here na isuo ne no musara na mudi na etu so ogun obi aduma. And you are not truthful.
But there was a certain video being so Kwakubu and Cranson am say, Modio, you buy a memo to Galamsin.
Stand here. What I said, not that time so called expert more. No, because election, young friend damage president, you to know. I say, you young the dear for fear. And can you two president or you good near nothing change. Now a number out. Into president of Astro. She says you have a long way to go. 3 years ahead and you're easy. Who measures be a yan now? No more be a galamsef will be so human. More opportunity. Now, say lances, not some dear. Lances, no, it shouldn't be difficult to get. As I say, easy. And a criteria to qualify for the lances. Remember, say, yes, I'm sorry, yes, you will be an intia. And you pay now, school crack qualification be an answer certificate be a swan. And son would demand they say, oh, for certificate, we brand son of the amount, no. Or who one mukra or two so only certificate be a. But your criteria, whoever man are qualified. For Sakwana so, what I say, Nayam Fana be flexible, so that when they need the certificate, and I say, yes, so I'm a G, a Konjan of Angotua, with I easier moon. Now, because of this so Edgeman on so now regulations are not solid. And only hear me. Enough mechanism that will control that, so that in the long run, a benefit na preventing siona saying that is all this. Now from now going, obi no decide where your politics be. Me declare that person me no change one anema I will clone my better. Opo bi mra say president yi no on my politics be now buy good obate. You see, you did some so then it goes back and comes to us. So president take initial, you know, and he and I support. You know,
Muna.
And you say, yeah, and the Cassitia Anna. I'm why somebody certificate, I'm Kwaji, and your regulative Bianca will not come back. And that your two election, your 2 years, president here, they are probably say, oh, I had here, to say, yes, you only say. You see that you start afar, we are professor, what here. We are expert. Now I will who say the consequences in the near future, no, and now you are now coming up. By the time now you the damage president. Now say the presidential chances of winning, no why you did because of where you belong to. But I now can a boy that probably in the okay. But here the Yamias said you are taking the initiative never view. Your best like you said, you'll be sent with Obisun, you did no. I'm certificate in overdue. So when overdue, and you're so flexible, so that requirement in your too tighter, ever disqualify will be no moon. You see, if you don't make things flexible, I'm a Nipano, so your ordinary person to guarantee now more to your certificate now. In the long run, over fine work or two. But if the acquisition of the license and if you are so flexible, and you say, oh, one day they will all come and take it, and they will not do that. Otherwise, and yes, I'll be featured. No, as I could do because would the requirement to be about or no or meeting or no soon the Juma no into a moment be flexible to the doorstep as ordinary person. obetumi aye na mo catch on yie na mo regulate mo say we am na yi wa ha o tu ha we am o tu ha na be ma wo credit me tua appropriate taxes taxes di am ban o ti ase
all right nti efa galam say de no ensi na yenhwe senator semno briefly then we come to the next me nyantia say senator Benfo you just charge you masem na fe aside almost 29 case charges and asaka kobom senator semna nkasa de na ewum $14.8 million then you hear say scan
nya 14.8 de yi nkasa no we kra no I'm say 14.8 or so million dollars and you see can be cry na there
and can't
the way you see D no even associated with the even OBS you know motor info and the mogum
$14.8 million
me na me na you na nkasa senator you na nkasa no $72 million sisi akwa since saka we bi ka ho $72 million they are top software na yet to grow listen champion say your best na ai your judges near court your lawyers near the someone said the way you dispense justice for my we and that to be more profession nankasa no it will be no profession what you say in conformity ya with impunity on inside the end of the day when you feel they no can be and to move dispense justice and some you careful you see it's for the protection of the profession the law and you attempt for your protection and it's easy to go through the education to become a judge and then it has some check nipa cases you honor the rate at which I am in town na you go nipa no ko near the court one then I sometimes sit back and say na nipa we ya de we ni aye ne ntam na ya ma na ye di na sem no ko na wo hwe corruption ya bo government mu sika kese na ya de so 4 years abetwom si say ye si 5 year ye ko na ya de back and forth me Jesus Christ are we putting in enough control mechanism? Are we sending signal out there to some people say no, if you steal from the government, you are not going to go scot-free, but punishment is awaiting for you. And these are the consequences. Have you thought about that? Sir, NIPA to me uses $72 million some data software. That itself, software. Now, judge now we see on what secret of software 70 one can say that can some boom straight to catch who you come for. You don't need enough evidence. You see case now, I'm the court software. Say a court. And you see case now with the court. Charges I more prefer against the we say you know, sir, you know. We say case charges now with the bond. I say you wrong charges. Wrong to say. I see you say any say.
First one.
First one.
Okay.
And tonight said you know I'm going for fresh appropriate. Now I'm family into that one I'm discharge I don't know. And I'm now no I'm going for appropriate one. Say what say you say. Now when you appropriate, this is the appropriate one. And I'm with the alcohol. And he has a fresh charges about. They are presented to court. They do call against it and astonishing. But you see, whether inappropriate charges or whatever it is, we must say $72 million. Yeah, the first software. And you had the first software.
$72 million.
Software. Now, why did you now do somewhere crowd symptom? Now, I get chair and wrong charges. Which wrong charges? It was clear that I want to work micro 72. I say software no more money $2 million or be developer man. Software no can say you papa. Senate to Fuagasa and Mumpeni for a walk. The brace or what a shombu no musu. What you say? Not because I free money, mum, for pension. Yeah, dear Bentino, let's take decision and do anything. Software, no, now, you see the appropriate charges set, and then you appropriate yet. But that Chester, what the $72 million are called software. Software, you're talking $72 million, period. I'm say it on $72 million.
Those other countries now be to be sana. Young Fanto.
Make us say, proper now, now, Brony, now make a choice or see, some of we be more better than this at a low cost. What you see? That's what one. Now, young player said, no, can say a year at the back and forth. 4 years down the line. Yes, sir. When in a court, who said, inappropriate charges. 4 years down the line. Or a court not bad, you say inappropriate charges.
I think one of the concerns are no judges need to raise in here. Say, Assembly State Attorney. I buy lawyer penny and I say Attorney General penny for most of the provide evidence. No, also Obi on court. On my court work on
the same thing. And so it raises certain kind of suspicion. That's the amount for cafe. Abemu for no, Amuna Sa na Omotino. Is that the true statement? It means I also buy an over here, and now I'm no parliamentarians are moving. You want some to. Would you may not break now? I'm with you on a corner of Bones, Obo or near NDC of MP, or nearly class a saying the quality MP or NDC.
When they send
what I said, I'm no more. Ain't he, sir, who call it MP when you're some better or no Wabeka? Is that the same thing? Some politicians you protect each other. Nipa Bocroni say, Attorney General Uncle over whom I am a Hokasa. You acquire so on. Judge didn't be glad to me one at the moment in the year. Casing my twatching. Now, Nipa Bocrono, Crowem, and in Namho. A dead signal and what is senior child that said, Monsieur now Bocronoa, you have a problem to deal with and to be careful. Then several revenue seniors in me. Abai, what's about Bonnie Nani Faraba and he said, internally generated money associated Yanni at the bomb, you go for Butum. I don't know. Yet Cromha, yet Cromha. Nani part to me far 36, 3.6 million, they are draw, stick at it, they are bobas. No, not to work by this time.
Almost 36 billion.
Near jelly,
Bass brand,
your jelly, a crafting polo.
Within a short time,
near jelly, crafting polo, I had your main national. But the rate at which your jelly and in your one for Ghana, she got 3.6 million. Yacob to Nipati. I'm a player shell. He not our jetting said, I don't know, wrong. On opening. Now, if you look, Croya, associate here. I'm one of the said, you turn $1 million. I'm not your quarters. Go and read the other report. Oh, to be put Koto at the Tamsika, near Koto at the end. Near the more money, near physically in a cup, inside the end here. What I say?
I quite remember, say, Emma Jifa Tibo, or make it still Miss MPP Bapa or Crow.
And I mean, I said, I'm not to Sadiano.
And up to now,
Nippon or draw sticker. I said, by Quaji, either 100 or 1,000. Even if it is 1,000, multiply by 113 buses. 1,000 times 113. Not just Sika, Omutiamano, neither Sika Mujifia Banho. 1,000 times 113 buses.
113,000.
130,000. And then some Mutiamanipan. They ended up taking 3.6 million Ghana cedi.
36 billion old cities.
And they are sitting down.
Bus branding, 130 buses.
Yes.
13 buses.
Then you are sitting down.
Up to now, and Chubia.
Who will come here? Yes, Claire, Nipa Tamsika. No, I come now for some. I come near. Mako, Ayede, Mikonia in confirm. No, see, confirm not to cope with you. Sikano, and that me watch her with him, and your face Sikano. Nini Panamo, not a platform for Lona, Uncle Jeremy said, then for what? What why you born here, but me confess the rate at which you did jelly, you did assassin. Case Nipa Quaco Jessica. Sakwe and a funny sample. No, the nanny company, company. Oh, no, dear him. India, yeah, Jessica could about 50-something million city. Yes, in Yanni Nigerian or tries is in Nashi. Nipa to chrome her. What is here? Circle, who say you see interchange? Champion, you see circle interchange. Nanny pay you $255 million they see. As you see, your president, Papa, the president is in Makumako 4 in $288 million. Are you joking? Even a president, Nanakufado, the Anocrampono Simo. I am more complex than what you know. As a phone in Nano, is better at the cost of $288 million.
As an auditor.
As Bakupe, 255 million.
Oh, your auditor.
You're funny over invoice.
Didn't mine say a procurement and a contract beer over invoicing of contracts and others. Any professionals and where am I and I Trimopobone.
I'm now on internal auditors. Why you go through? Nasa a syndicate. I'm coming boom. You're nanny a come boom. And the need the kind
cartel.
The financial director, internal auditor, the board. I'm now cartel. Near Naya planning near the near Deco. What you say? Near you be near the co. At the end of winning inside their way. Over invoicing. Finance director who are pronounced internal to go to me one, so I deal with. And then you are some bad action. I say, my friend. Why shall you with me? Oh, just here. Now, you're broken, you're funny penny being too. And see a dear by you. And I mean a dear for feet. And cry a year with the Trintum. And I confirm who's a dear, this canoe. And ye jelly, and counting now can you want a jelly beer? That's a way, sir. What I said, did you ever some? Yeah, respectable, Pamuduman, we are respected. But the rate of moody cases should be called and serve as a deterrent to others. Yes, so and serve as a deterrent to Obisuka Kono Bisabe the same too because no be and when your punishment to be. Or to me, understanding to make a sense. Or the $72 million at software. Who bought them? Software, old way. Uncle pension, cigar, or do 100 pension, cigar, the manual. Or to me, just no, a trabango, or Rafi, Nenny born in Tete. 250, 300, 400. Ubia, Duma. Now, Tazi grow a chat. I will grab a Denisi Tazi and you had the knuckle. Bang on what Fajin Tazi near the no contract 100. At the end of the day, she can never say. What I say? As a Mudi Shisha, Mufasikan, Namudi yet. Proper strategic planning. Several contributors, progressively. 10 beyond who said, the contribution here, then man as a retiree, cost from Kakrana, who said, who's on Cotono. You better tell me your Cotono software. Now we have a charges no you're inappropriate. 4 years down the line, the when you say you're inappropriate. From the beginning now, you're the coin, you say you're inappropriate. What does it? And your best you state 5 fresh charges against Esbon. So this year I know the appropriate one now we are here. I told you January. Public, and we are interested in these cases. Somebody has to be punished to serve as a deterrent to others. Some of them and then you should forget about the system. That's all. Now you won't no Beyonce system in Franco. Road construction here. Contractors are young. Me say, send me any party in Chican Sika. Some call a contract because construct road. At the end of the day, Sikan be koni pabuto. Kwan ye ye. Ne dia hwe guso. Na dan so a death trap. What you say? Sure. Aba we buy no. O ka chere we no samumfa. Previous administration. Amumfa a car. Yama road contractors. Yadu am Ghanaian family. Yakika papers bon here. Ni akofa a car 11.6 billion ya de buy Ghana city. Say ya de car.
Contract.
Say a car when mama your contract. You stating on the companies, individuals. Say I buy the car 11.5 billion. And on a Mahama DJ Kufado. And the Kufado said, Mammy Shusham, and a president, the man, auditor general, and I'm going for some Muda Musham Mammy. Near yes, you show me. A car, that is genuinely, I see it, Tiano. I have 5.2 billion or so.
The good change, I see about
almost 6 billion. Can you contribute to
so, Mamma,
Nipada, you listen by now. I'm going to crown. I'm going to go into bed and will be seeing you next time.
All right. A month for be or interest on Koma Yidinya. Mr. Annan, and I'll pay me chow, Das Capital Penny, Moncomo, Gusupa, Munyabatre, I'm vampire Bontaichi, Beshe, Amamonsa, Kamusika, Ghana, no. Na so Nina no bibia kwakusi ye dane ho yaton kraba ye ba beto ankomo
Michael, we support the new system. Yeah, Mama, Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business phone na immune system. Hey, asa ka Michael t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt ru go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Michael, supporting a new system.
Any your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Fellow Ghanaians, as ye sharp mudinso, the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, new abuafo, the vaccine aba ebe kwetia coronavirus. A free match bosome wa fi 2021 year mu. Ghana ebe ye free national vaccination. Ama obia wedi mfie dun wotwe ni echire. Na ehya se free apomudin adwuma yefo so. Aban penimfo, banbo adwuma yefo. Enkokra ne mrewa, ni woni a wo apomudin ho haw bia yade ibetumia ha won. COVID-19 vaccine yi o haw bia ni ho. Eye adwuma yi kasa na FDA aswahwa diatum mesra ohye nso se vaccine nso ye kwan ba ko a ye fa so akon etia yade coronavirus entimo yendi banbon hyehyɛ e wo ho no nyina so koso a hye wo face mask taifa semina hohoro wo nsa e wo nso a esone ase beye 20 seconds ana taifa sanitizer fefa wo nsa ho na montete montem moma ye hwe na yade ye ante atese wo vaccine no na mbɔ ho ban free yade abusuefo coronavirus ho enkai boy free Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Information no abuafo nchen FDA agye adwedie nkratoe yatum
and news from around the world. Catch up with your favorite Net2 television, Oman FM and Ash FM shows on our website. Never miss an episode. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Net2 TV GH, and hit the bell icon to get notifications when we upload new content. Interact with us and follow us on our pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Net2 TV GH for amazing content right from your mobile phone or computer. Net2 TV, beyond the limit.
Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Day 23 of the month of April 2021. You can join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Net2TVGH. I'm here with Mr. Christian Donkor, an auditor, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. You discuss a lot of messages. I'm for interest pa a bimo just a message say bano. Topic I discuss and to me say I'm for adwen so papa sika die ye di okromo ha. O share my meji for ativo. Yes bus no branding 116. Sisi 116 buses. And or the Bakubi 1,000 cities.
116.
But at the end of the day, no, almost spend 3.6. Maybe. Smarties bus branding saga.
Yes.
Where 116 Metro Mass Transit buses were rebranded at the cost of 3.6 million Ghana cities. G4 the then transport minister, Yankan Hohe, basically. Obiso the concern about Galamse Kono was a handful be so calm. Was it an animal handful be a timid in Sassinema? We woke up on him fee pay na e to Galamse, then chain and so Galamse in air coso. Into Ghana, a handful be true, we should blame them. The messages in Benya Daja can kind of bako. I think that in some bobo so
I tell what you know.
Yeah.
So we take 116 buses. Now the multiply 1,000 and if also your yeah. Next year, man, now free 3.6
million man.
And Sika, I took one with I have 3.4 million Ghana city.
34 billion.
Billion. Yeah, Papa be on. None here, Obisika. And or the man and the boss is Sika. Anna, and when she can in 1,008. Anna, you say, the call, and you say, a prayer necessary says here, then go theatre immediately. Into your friend can always do. No, see, Papa Woody, or 1,008, no, the good try. On and buy a crown. Confirmed, Dr. Shaw wasn't doing some funny, you know, operation. Why, I had an echo cut up on India, you know. Now, me no tax, Sika. That consolidated fund. Road, and I say no, a good road, a good road go Kumasipai, a double road, and yes, you say. I'm buy a president Kufa starting in dual road. I'm buy a pepper, now say Hina, now 2 be a good, now we are the single lane. A part to Babiana a single lane. A corner, who president is your Kumason, and now a single lane, you're turning to single lane. None the party for a 2-year contract. Me no tax money 3.4 million Ghana cedi with deal good bottom or to hop. But this of our TV and our sniper and a Canada hop.
Okay, maybe good summa Joy Herbal Center for say Copper Vehicle 20 million. Numere Obedan one be a sense a immune system booster. COVID beremo no drone be a boapa edumbrane ha mankwana Vehicle 20 draw. Afei na abedwama so titiro ko drugstore bi ma so per vehicle 20 joy for na diaba joy for product nso e so form a otimi se omum fiti preko pe emfa eduro no ema mountain so omo ye hwehwemu kwachiri ansa na Food and Drugs Authority plan so ahwehwemu na ona ante kakra no abre bibi kakra no abra ohia vehicle 20 for 0244 585 531 and 0244 876 321 JK Company Limited ede books papa bakremo eno na nkwada issue ade Unauthorized products product books acadie pencils crayons marset ni nyina JK4 ena de aba mo ton sa ni mama bobo so yi upe be e wholesale betu one bo for papa onso akwakoton so anya so mfa so a bra number 60 Otublom Street or North Industrial Area on the Christ Embassy opposite open Unauthorized product which is an Unauthorized pens Unauthorized pencil cases, crayons, massets, open JK exercise books, open a Champion Plus A4 paper, Stacks Plus Premium A4 paper, open 5-star A4 and A3 paper. Then you have Ubenebi I try your fresh 0540 125 999. Obisa Mimusa say civil servant, any politicians, one corrupt. Osi Mimusa.
Civil servants, no.
We are auditing.
Miss almost say, top line politicians, no.
Civil servants.
Ministers, no. So,
some minister they are.
Civil servants, they are from technocrat. Bonini na say if you look, say if you are say government agency be, I open account. Na say Sikabumwa, finance director or your signatory.
Okay.
Director of that agency, that ministry. Director, no? Ministry director. On a contract to be your vacancy gave you more, on no deal more access.
Director, civil technical
directors
of administration. Agencies, departments. No.
That is it. I would be a contract be a morning. Be a more. Minister, you see, only a man report. And sometimes we target a minister. And I'm going to say, who do want to show up? Who because Nancy down for no? Yes, I could better. On one or Yabeno. No, it's one of Bogunasi. But at the end of the day, you, the minister, no, your charge is that you're supposed to identify the loopholes. Now, through that, no, you block what the policies block that you know, conform any CEOs in directors, no. One necessary put in appropriate control. If you don't happy with ECG, you see, Papa, no, and when you know put in control, never be a thing we can't say, unity. Okay, airport, the answer. MD, no. MD, you put in control. That's a key in conform you.
Musompe.
Yes, all we are from me, Bassa. Look what be an into whoever not the control by no. Hey, no, why did workers? No, yet you're in through. Davana who said, or a bad manager. You only not now because of the control mechanism of the you know. Now, you're make us a public. You're from, yeah, we are coming from professional background. Look, sir, workers down there agitation. And you agitate here, you say, hey, more board, no, a board, and you're bad. When we are bad in here, you know, public, yeah, we shouldn't be quick to judge them. We shouldn't be judgmental. I ain't here because workers, you know, because they are down, normally at you they easily say things not about you. As someone I want a brain, I am bad. Chrono, I'm going to go. You can't, I'm going to go be beer. What you say? And now, you have a tattoo.
Yeah, because it's here.
You have a conversation. And you see, sir. A woman never good enough for workers. And the way forward, you advise government your workers. How can Airtel to go collapse almost done? Uye Juma, senior, I mean, minimum crown. They obtain, they are at the third of the market share. Market share, my friend said, empty and you go down. And this big money, now you command the third market share with some collapse. Corona employees here go down. Managers fail to put in control mechanism. And the technocrats down there, the ordinary employees, I'm creating that loophole. Yeah, well, one said, yeah, who was right? A year difficult so with tree, I'm now a seer. But when you are here, or Chinese are not their honey and you go. Sana, you say, what's it? I just think of or not down to one. No, so who they out for who had the was be. And the Amna was here now for they are two. But at the end of the day, who politician here, the battle is because you fail to discharge
your duties as a leader.
Well, as a head. When I say identify, now you say, but so to me, yeah. Nasa workers no ya say, you know, or you say, you don't declare. Yakachon says, I fought no if you start workers, and yet we say, you see, bossy. Some information I must say, I have workers now in this answer. No, all putting better policies.
Yeah, because that's what was almost 20 million Ghanaians.
Yes, and you're funny to me, Papa, to change. Near for beer. Osisukake. You cheers here, Nessicani, you bottom, you said the system. That is how it is. And at the end of the day, no, the other church said, Nipa no beside no, workers in a way to move on. I'm not your problem. What's me? Papa Bia, full gospel, international for head, you know. Ni preaching be now. Ni preaching.
No complaining.
I saw your opportunity interview.
Attitude of Ghanaians.
Interview 6 well-to-do billionaires. And be some set of now. Sikai nano. I didn't know me a juma. No, ni paying ye juma di being near the other. Or so bisa or shop of Adano or Sri. I see the same system. Yes, sir. Or come boom no bisa or could be our individually. And they all said the same thing. Say, look, let me tell you. Niao casa min be jumano and your problem. I have all it takes to open the door. What I say? No. Eba machines are many problem. Land and a dark Sika. Account in where you bank statement. I said, look, me want abundance. Make me be a man, sir. But my problem is workers. Human, somebody you are creating business, say, the one, no your problem. At the end of the day, we will build business, not the natural. One year, you end up losing your capital and everything. And they all said the same thing. It's a human attitude, and that is it. And Obias or government, she was here about pointing on Mokai. Hey, Monya careful. Muka identify loopholes and perform new Chicago button. Move for better policies about blocking those loopholes. At the end of the day, they will agitate. But when they agitate, come out and tell us the truth about where the loopholes are. Any measures I will put on dinner. Young Gambo say, you come and explain. Ghanaians will better understand you and we speak on your behalf. But if you don't do that, now also complaining, train because the loophole no obi also ahụ okona loophole no wo mu a ai ohu se nyi no anu so kwagene on your head the say papa na wa de dem yan chew kwanya you see you say you do say na ba ho near that no anu so agene at the end of the day they will turn back ne ya haka to so you bad manager near you a work wise
is enough. All right, very interesting discussion. You can also join the conversation by joining us on our social media platforms, Net2TVGH, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter. Then you send in your messages there. Friday's edition of the Dialogue Show, 23rd of April 2021. Yeniura, Christian Donkor. Ziga. UPS, you know, but the phone. No, I didn't come on pay. Sikasamon Komo. Obimusu said we shouldn't do comparison discussion. Okay, Obi message, but we are not doing any thing concerning. We are comparing this to that or so. No, yeah. The point to be a busy baby. I don't know. We are Christian Donkor. I can say I'm on your phone. Be I am has a software mu. I know what I say. I can say technocrat no crown so can't be. We leader no and I head no. Otenasia, did you go about the same? Now, Kofana would be about Betoso. But any people also judges, no, I Omokasa say state prosecutors, no mark court, also full of some number on my judge, and so Omasa and Ranman Quine. It be no being immediate, so for being as a state prosecutor and after there was so many interest bill. And the forgery cases, somebody born in a discharge a jan free. Any day. Ghana for ankasa ye adwuma ye ne hono yenko fa brofo ene media so ana yenko aban yenya ntie se nyame adom etatigo na ekofom se ne na oboso no aban timi ato 100% shares ni nyina be di aban sem emfasodie bay ene de bebre oman no
yo odia I say etatigo na ye 2 companies
yes
amo telecommunication industry ya onum Airtel obi eni no be a tigo and then yeah aban ejuma
a private entity all right
I think it's a more modern companies no outside in a Hanoi branches but I think quite recently no not 2 companies operating individuals no amount to me and commanding the market share no in terms of now money I'm operation in Kofo. So I think somewhere that 2017 or so, strategically, they came out to say, as a sort of mummy, I'm doing boom. I said, together we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
Into Omo says, I'm mobile phone, I'm shares in the boom. Now I'm running as one entity. So, a year, Airtel Tigo, and I'm a year. I mean, consultation with a buying, quite buying super fast over Buama. Yeah, you know, regulators now, one who say, I'm going to share on assets near, you know, who say, it will be a strategic move for them to be able to do that. And the Omo Kaboom, now I think down the line, somewhere, year 2020, and 20, is somewhere October 20 or so, or September. And two companies, Airtel to go. Almost started discussion with our bank and say they want to leave the country. Because I think it's the Combo Musono. Still, we are not getting the appropriate dividend we want.
Okay.
Into your Paciaco. Now, and I buy, I'm going to go to buy anymore. Then say, I buy our Bonia, or yet I buy Bonia. Because, oh, somebody are more private investment. Why should you come and tell me? And you know, so I buy said the money. Now you're going to negotiation. Now buy share the consequences of the two companies, you know, going out of Ghana. Remember, one, they serve very significant when it comes to the economic prowess in Ghana.
Yeah.
And they serve that. I'm saying this because one, your enkofua, I'm daily bread. Ejiri pendu otiguso. You're from employees. Remember, as I say, even more investment about my employ more people.
Yeah.
And it said, Mua Kakraja, my employee Nippon be Amunia Bibi no more. Sanko for the unemployed baby. Two, I'm more precious, and your customers as well. I'm also betting me Tom product, and now Makoton, Musinia Bibi, 80. On this daily bread, into Mukwa, on this so Uncle Jinahi. Anna, once a Ghana, you develop a digitization system. And also, these telecoms, they play very significant role. Back of phone to me,
yeah.
Even by and large, you know, so who allow only few people to say, then by and large, you are giving them the hegemony, which is no monopoly. And they'll have the opportunity to manipulate the prices. A better maybe not fighting even a digitization system. Because you need this telecoms, this network to be able to work effectively. And it's a we and from one shall only few no longer gaining monopoly. And we will have a problem. And the government research and the other analysis will realize or not. If you allow this to go, then these are the consequences we are going to face. We have even other stakeholders that depend on that company for survival or other revenue. Remember, as I buy so, say company big go, it deny a buy from getting tax. And so your revenue will also go down. And so there is the need for us to sustain the Airtel Tigo. And there one on Ursula, another champion minister, Memeka said, or you're very effective. I Ursula Wusu. On the tran one on the Debbie. Someone was still more cordial, and you're buying your veggie near running. And I buy new until now, no agreement number said, okay, looking at your asset I have as a Tigo. Any a car, your day, a liabilities, you know. Say a strike here. I buy your fee said, you're the mouth at this price a year. Into your buying almost with agreement, you know. Now, when you see a TI, Massa, $1 million. Now, good work, company, good work,
company Kakanina.
Nani asset to only be bio, one and they've agreed. And winning be a year, the way government will convince them. Almost a deal with the Maya. In the long run, this will be the benefit. And with the Unim, Now goodwill crown because some value goodwill to go. Master, in as much as they command the third share of the market, Master, they have the population. Customers are there.
Nipa use some products.
Yes. So even goodwill, good name Crampono can blow money, but good arrangement by Oslo president and then others, they say 1 million. Give it to us and let's give you the company. Now, only and you are buying Aji, Nanyakupo Adiama, no. And you say, I buy take over the assets, or take over the liability, and then others, na liability, no. And so now, what they a Kabiana won't pana as a kakra, and only $100 million be to stand chat. And you know, so I'm only one negotiating BBR, my even above from cra with the agreement, you know, they will pay it and so forth. Now, buy the investment, Ankasa, at the above show. Now, buy investment additional one. Our buy is going to sustain the employees.
Workers somewhere more.
In employees, no be lose with tuma and time. In Kauye, airtel to Guinea, Kauko Trefi. But a buyer top at that price or the secure be show. It is one. The existing employees will maintain their job. And then two, because of government, there's big investment, there's going to be an expansion. Which expansion means that government is going to recruit more. And if you crowd government here expansion, and I'm so and come product now, so and come shut it down. And they are also going to sustain them.
Okay.
Then also the market share now. I'm going one shot. Now I buy crown. Obet me Vodafone when we now compete strongly. I'm buying shot. I'm crown they will force to reduce their prices. Vodafone one crown will reduce some prices. And you know what I mean? Government is going to compete with them. Now, even though government is the main objective, not necessary to make profit, but government be so establishing enterprise and as a corporation be no specific aim. The specific aim is one for you to sustain the employees to get something doing. No, this will be two. I'm depending on company. This is not to me. I'm new. They are into me more. I want to back up top that normal cotton. Government digitization, they need Airtel to go as a strategic partner to be able to sustain it and all those and infrastructure and so on. They need the assets. And yes, somebody to me now with their money. But the overall of this thing is it will lead to appreciation in the GDP. Your GDP because.
Oh, I see.
Because company collapse, your GDP because the GDP, is the value of all the goods and services produced in the country. Into even one company say a collapse is not good and it's not in the interest of the company. That is why we all pray for you. Say Juma not to me sustaining home. Now also to me prepare Juma year. Now and sustaining and contributing to GDP. So what I say, you have now I buy it to me akoto way. The question is that what is the way forward? Champion, what is the way forward? The issue is can government sustain this company operation?
And only
the way forward. Government can, and these are the strategy government should put in place. One, government should re-examine the management of this Airtel and make sure they have people in there that are professional, that are technocrat, that can survey the system, make the system better and compete with the market or the industry. On pension management, because company ninko ya muso munko. Into buying appointed competent people to be able to go in there. And then two, when they go, the employees themselves, no now buying because of Munti, and now buying to Sadie. Your best room. Employees in our home. If you are not sucking anybody to bring in a new person, study any organization that has system that has its weaknesses. And I'm study management, near making sure say what are the loopholes. A carbon amount for Sibokrono, a carbon your first year. Now I'm to see loopholes in now. When they do that, then employees know that point of now you treat as here, ne you go bottom about block.
But do you think it's a abaya tono? Abaya da can say abaya new of us, abaya jumadi, a tuna JJ. So sustainability our can was me, and it's effective and efficient, beat me up my GDP, abwa bra, acquire abaya dia.
Definitely. Now me can say. Abai, the success of this strategic year, it depended on how they will do the feasibility studies.
Okay.
Look at what went wrong. I'm a company.
I conform. Okay.
I think you said identification of the problem is part of his solution.
Okay.
Once I identify the problem, then you are finding antidote to that. It's part of his solution. So they do that first as what analysis to make sure say what some of the things the company management were doing wrong, including re-examining the board.
Okay.
Re-examine the management, this MD or whatever it is. Look at them and see their competence, their skillful prowess of being able to help the company. Look at it. Now making sure say who knows how when you appropriate, bringing appropriate board, people with skills who are determined, and let them know that the success of this organization depends on them. And the president is counting on them to revamp the company and to compete well. Let that be the objective of the board, objective of the management. And once they do that, to put appropriate board in place, the management will also come and say, no, now we also have to put in control to make sure that we block those loopholes. So the management will also identify loopholes through which people find avenue for corruption. No, who said, I don't want to be here wrong. And the second you go for bottom. Now we say the policies and better control. I'm a putu. And to be also to send you a salary. No, I'm also for quite be so you are mine, at that go no. Or no say a block what, no better children. On your kind in your view.
Okay, but
that's While government do that, the company will continue to compete, and the necessary taxes are buying in your company will be the necessary profit or dividend. Remember, as I said, the production will also add into GDP. So at the end of the day, the GDP of Ghana will also improve, and it will also help us to increase our fiscals. That is our revenue levels. Not that means when you be non-necessary expenses. So all your more minus and that development are here when you see can be there. But me, I know said the main year now government here interest the ability to sustain the company so that employees in that a year woman ammonia ammo send here. And nothing I buy, let me say we're taking good measure. For me, in particular, are very good. Now I'll commend government. So I hear there. Now dying company. I'm on honest and I say a government fought to be no. Almost our more pressure, competition on the air. And I buy ya or paper. And can buy she got the show me. And go back to me the full Friday. But for the sake of sustaining the employees and others into I say young top and you have a common cover. But you see, champion, I had my interest. Look, Your ma we and na Ghana your Ghana Telecom. You remember? Ghana Telecom.
Okay.
Company ya and a pali huge debt the go home. Now huge debt na pali go home. Now my company no mem. So at the end of the day, never collapse. You know strategically what President Kufuor did of Vodafone. And Vodafone you catch us in the whole world. You can't telecommunication YGD power was massa. Vodafone Obuo Omu internationally. And young fa Gangan to one of the giant telecommunication Vodafone. No more magic. Na said the Omu Mayaka now running here, send you one. Or be losing the Juma. And a two. Almost the investment in the bar. A very competition of the one person gaining that hygiene.
Monopoly system.
Now manipulating my prices. Look, Sagana, this telecommunication, I can only one telecom here. Yen na yebesu. Adiabachi, nani data we're increasing the same. Adiabachi, the unit, no increasing. What can I do for you? So you need that competition.
So yeah, you need competitive.
And Ghana Telecom wasn't doing well. And our bank of Vodafone giant. I'm over J assets. In the first place, they gave us money. And now Mr. said this is. So one, they maintained the employees got their job, and they did expansion, which they recruited even more. Now, done you. And the Ghanaians are capable of managing their own affairs. You deep President Kufuor. You did your politics. And we'll go Ghana Juma. I remember a presidential candidate at that time, Prof. May, so was in perfect peace. That time, on one own sober way, President, please on yes, sir. But sign wouldn't go for ya. A binomano, the yaya, ya trod near at the goo, we say a placard on the man. Ghanaians, we are capable of managing our own company in a profit fire. Ye deep President Vatama, and maybe so. Ghana Telecom and never a food of you. One was a food of a Makoja buying Sikabi. Now the Ghana Telecom, every dinner, I buy your budget, no discussion, because I thought you were a scap. Not meanwhile, Fabima, but here the court is a bank here. I'm more here, Juma, her bank will be a bank. What did the customer seek? What? One 5 years to maybe I won't be able to know their transfer to Guabuchi, Sicano. Say, oh, my numpa, can't the government go for loan. Now, dear, you not increase our GDP. What transfer the crowd butchery? One from your two. Kakra, what now they call aqua asset. No from company now the asset now man. Not in here. No agriculture Bank of Ghana said, me will liquidity challenges. Me company no me running it down into no problem. Into me no tax at that Bank of Ghana no agin liquidity support no the call. Into acquire said, or no one first can be in good Bank of Ghana. No more yeah tax now.
Yes, one
the same thing. Okay. Into Ghana Telecom no one first can be good bank consolidated. Advance to Sudan would trade for the sake, but Vodafone Bay. Senior was your computer. Now, senior, almost a sustaining employees are almost one. One was on my college. What I say? But appropriately, I was say, I buy Obiso, but you need this company into a cover. Coming here, sir, in California, I said, Ghanaians are capable of managing their own company. Now, I buy what to acquire a typical company. Never ya bandia and come over Panama comment ya guys why you are dear. Say even Ghana Telecom Koebra. Why may you be ashamed? Cast me where they are.
But minority is even insistent to look know at the full details of
now some judge you see sometimes Yana ya careful send it because Sabio MP for the be a good job and it's an August how Yana but some judge Nick certain kind of behavior It's untenable. One year you say something, look, sometimes, won't to in your estimation, a big company like Tigo and then are buying $1 million in the first place. We had $1 million to a big company like that. But through good office and negotiation, with the benefit of hindsight, you don't even need to look at documents. That's Chatered to go, and you know the pedigree of Chatered to go in Ghana. Ghana say 1 million credit, and you are buying what you get to do. Because I'm say I'm setting now near dear like $1 million. Now, who John deal no with something suspicious in the deal, so minority. Look, you are a ranking member of the communication. Sometimes you want to tell you that strategic move to acquire Chatered to go, you are not aware.
Definitely, it will go to the committee.
Or what does go committee?
Definitely.
We see, we have started that kind of propaganda thing. At the end of the day, the end of the ship will have the sentiment for ordinary Ghanaian. And Chatered to go, I consider BB young Baka. BB we are parliamentarian. You are part of the committee that vetted it. Come out and tell us what is wrong with that acquisition. I was suspicious. And Martin was saying, price and you're too low. Look at it. Price in you're too low, something suspicious. So I got 100.
Kingsley, one of the Ochai and I'm paying. I say, as an MPP supporter, I'm very disappointed in the president for this Galamsey fight. Suffolk and Tanka. Also, sometimes I don't just blame the judges. You must sometimes blame the prosecutors. They are not doing their work properly. Okay, Kunadu Kingsley, also in fact, you are speaking good. You are speaking good. Okay, also from Ernest Glory, also 2016 issue, Obra comparison analysis. You compare also Amsterdam and Odi Free. Jos Nate also can't we Ghanaians be doing demonstration against judicial for delay in cases? Coming in Kumke was Asemo Ghana. We still have some people supporting NDC party from Rawlings time till now. God have mercy on our beloved country, Ghana. Nana say, we are always blaming politicians, but civil servants are worse. And also Charles Atakra Amaniampong. What are they doing to all these corrupt politicians? In fact, it is really hurting. Good morning, Mr. Christian Donkor from Paris, and the Abba. Nadia, also at the Abananti. Yadama say, you just have about 5 minutes to wrap up the show. Of any interest,
conflict of interest. Professor,
virologist.
Virologist. Conflict of interest. To make a cry. 5 minutes. Okay. I had to go. You recommend the president for coming out to acquire it. One, with the employees now, you have sustaining on interest. And also expansion from one for more investment income. To me competing on for.
Okay, I customer 95 2 minutes to wrap up.
Professor no war Nuguchi. Okay, Professor no.
Yeah.
Oh Nuguchi no. Anna sa min call for ya last week. I'm the idea we buy am new year. I'm got trunk baby no. And once after the aba said Professor no, there is conflict of interest.
Almost Ufuriata cousin.
Professor Nipa wire professor. I walk on Nuguchi, Tam walk on Nuguchi. Now even president to no be president. Why yet to mana even I remember COVID-19 first case and yes, I Nuguchi wana and the buying. One can say beer. Yakasi beer bank will president in Masi, me you for that and you who be crying fancy. At the buyer near